It is 2026, which means that Olivia Rodrigo is going to release her third studio album, allegedly. So many people have theories about this album, thoughts about this album. There are just a lot of whispers and ideas going around. We're soundboarding, okay? This is a creative space. To be fair, I will say Olivia's been hinting at it since like maybe like September, October last year. So it's like, what are we meant to do, you know? And since then, I think it has snowballed into everything potentially being a hint. Is this a hint? Is that a hint? Olivia used her left hand to drink her coffee instead of her right. Therefore, her album is going to be called Left. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just that kind of thing. So today, I thought that I would tier rank some of the theories that are going around from I believe them, I think that these have substance, to these are actually insane and we are delulu. But I love it. Like, I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. So I'll take you through the tiers that we're going to be doing today. Let me just have a sip of my coffee because it is early morning vibes right now. Okay, so the tier list. Up the top I have I Believe. So this is giving like Stranger Things, like I believe. You know when they believe that Al is alive?
I believe. I believe.
It's that level of delusion. But in this case, I would believe. So it's just, you know, but it's believing the theory is real, to put it simply. Next, where there's smoke, there's fire. So this one is like, yeah, I kind of think, I definitely think this one could be true. Like, this has some substance to it to me. Like, this feels very believable. Somewhat believable. I think that one kind of speaks for itself. Not worth thinking about. So this is in one ear and out the other. Like, okay, like, that's an idea. And then last of all, we have insane thinking. Because, like, God, it happens to the best of us, doesn't it? Let's get started. I've got a handful of theories. Let's start out with OR3 will be a love album. Now, historically, Olivia's albums have been kind of about heartbreak. I think she might have like a breakup song or two. So OR3 being a love album would be a bit of a switch up. I'm going to put that into somewhat believable. You could convince me. I could kind of go either way on that one. I don't think it will necessarily be solely a love album. I think there could be some love songs on there potentially. But even then I'm like, I don't really know. Like, maybe a couple love songs, but nothing to completely dedicate the album to, if that makes sense. Next up, I can't even remember what these are, so this is just so exciting. Okay, so next up we have a release in the first half of the year. I am putting that into where there's smoke, there's fire. Now, do I believe that the album as a whole will be released in the first half of the year? I actually don't, because it's Feb, March, April, May, June. Unless she announces the album in like a month, I don't think it'll be out in the first half of the year. I honestly think there's been a delay. Based on the amount of hinting that we got, I think it was prepared, or it was like timelined to come out earlier than it is now. Based off of nothing, just by the way, but my imagination. But just the amount of build up there was towards the end of last year and mentioning of the album, I feel like release dates change all the time, so it's very, very normal. I think a single first half of the year, yeah. Again, based off of nothing but my hopes and dreams. And album second half of the year now, honestly. But early second half, like August, September. Okay, moving on. So next we have Brit being the name. So obviously with the whole name situation, fans think that, you know, it's going to be a 4-letter word because Olivia's like somewhat committed in the past to having 4-letter word titles. People think it is going to be called Brit because she is dating or was dating, I don't know, none of my business, someone from the UK, so like Brit, like British. I'm going to put this in insane thinking. They're actually not all even. This isn't the most aesthetic tier list to ever look at, but if it's bothering you, I challenge you to overcome that. I just can't see her naming the album Brit because she's dating someone British. Like, that just feels very on the nose. And I think she liked sour and guts because those words had actual meaning to them more so. I know guts, she spoke about how, you know, it has lots of different meanings, like it takes guts to do things, and also like spilling your guts, the idea of, you know, putting your I guess, hard on your sleeve when you're writing an album or whatever.
What's the backstory there? Why guts?
Yeah, I just like the word. I think it has so many different meanings. It can mean courage. It can mean, you know, trusting your gut. It means intuition. It can mean spilling your guts, which is telling everyone all your secrets, which I feel like is just what my albums are anyway. So, I don't know. I just think it's a cool word.
I don't think Brit would encompass the same type of meaning to it. It would just, you know what I mean? Okay, OR3 will be pink. We're gonna put this into Where There's Smoke, There's Fire. It's very close to I Believe because Livy's HQ keeps posting pink things. We have the love in the driver's license necklace being pink. We have that pink sticker that showed up. I sound insane. And then also on Valentine's Day, Livy's HQ posted this picture about Olivia Rodrigo in pink. And they also did one about her in red. So I think the album's gonna be pink and red. I think that's gonna be the vibe. Otherwise, if it's not, that's fine, but I'm just like, what is Livy's HQ doing? Like, actually, what are you on? Like, why are you posting all this? Like, obviously, we're gonna take it out of context. Have some respect. Okay, OR3 will be a rock album. This is gonna go into Where There's Smoke, There's Fire. I think that there will be rock songs on the album for sure, or like pop rock songs. Not like hardcore rock, but yeah, I think like a soft pop rock for sure. That's like the type of pop music that she makes is rock influenced. I actually don't know a thing about music, respectfully. I think that she is a pop star at the end of the day, so she's gonna make pop music, or at least pop rock, but there'll be rock-ish songs, you know, like as hardcore rock as I could possibly go. So like a good for you. OR3 will be red. Now, I do believe that in some aspect, OR3 will be red. Whether this be that it's red and pink or just red, there will be an ounce of red. I'm calling it. Consider it called. She's been hinting at it. She said that red was her new favorite color in an interview.
Yeah, I love red. It's my new fave color.
A lot of her visuals are red. Her website updated to this entire like red layout instead of the purple. Again, the Livy's HQ post on Valentine's Day. The Livy's HQ post on Valentine's Day. They did this carousel of Olivia in red as well as Olivia in pink. So the album I think will be red in some capacity. I can't tell you what because I'm not making it, but you know. Next we have a 2026 album release. I'm gonna put that into I Believe because you know what? You don't believe, you don't receive. I don't think that that's a saying. I am hanging on for it. I think 2027, given the amount of hype that she put into it in 2025, would just be a bit wild. And I could be saying this because I want the album to come out, so I'm a bit biased and I'm really like, no, it's gonna come out, it's gonna come out. So, you know what I mean? Take it with a grain of salt, but I really do think that this year, surely it will come out. Fingers crossed. At this point, I'm like, will it ever actually be released? I don't know. But I think it will. I think it will. I think at least a single. If not the album, at least a single. I don't know. I'm hopeful. Next, we have another name one. So people thought that the album would be called Arch. I don't know if this has a lot of substance to it as a theory. I think there was like a visual that people saw at one of her shows and they were like, oh my god, Arch. Arch being the name is just not worth thinking about. Like, I don't think it's necessarily insane because I think Brit is a worse name. So that's why I put Brit in insane thinking, because not only do I think it's not realistic, I just also don't think it's a very good name. I'm sorry, it's just my opinion. It's literally just my opinion. But whereas Arch is like slightly better, still not, I don't think it's a super strong name. It's just not worth thinking about. Love being the name. Oh god. I don't even know where this one came from. I think I saw this one on Reddit. But I think again, people think it's gonna be a love album. So, and it's a 4-letter word. I'm gonna put love into not worth thinking about as well. Like, I don't have enough disdain towards that to put it in insane thinking, but it's not, I don't think it's gonna be called love. That's like, I just think it's too generic. It's just like, no, it's not gonna be called love. It's not gonna be called love. Moving on again. Luck being the name. God, all these name ones have really come for us at the end, haven't they? Okay, luck being the name. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay? Out of all the name theories, I do just think luck is the strongest, personally, and that's my truth. She spoke about luck on stage.
As luck would have it.
She posted like a tarot card with the word luck on it. She can't do anything. I feel so bad for her. Like, she breathes and everyone's like, what was that? Next up, I'm going to speak about Olivia's lyric teas and if they have substance to them. Are they a thing? Are they not? During Olivia's festival run, she wore these tees with lyrics on them, or people think that they're lyrics. I think that they're lyrics, so I just go ahead and say that. But they could be track titles. They could just be fun slogans. But they're not. But they could be. They could be fun slogans. You know what I mean? I guess the question now is, do they have substance to them? Did they mean anything? And also, like, if she had those lyrics back then, how far through the album is she? Because if she's got a couple songs and she's putting the lyrics from those songs onto t-shirts, she must have, you know, some of the album built out already, or at least like those songs kind of locked in a way. And then at the end of her festival run, her last show, she wore an encore shirt that was red with a 3 on it for OR3. Another reason as well why I think the album's going to be red. So I think there's definitely substance there. I think that they are lyrics for sure. So I'm going to put Olivia's lyric teas into I Believe. Alright, so this is my final OR3 theory ranker right now. So for I Believe, we've got OR3 will be red. OR3 will be released in 2026. And Olivia's lyric teas, essentially, they mean something. They are lyric teas, confirmed. They're not just, you know, random t-shirts. I think that she was hinting at something by wearing them. Where there's smoke, there's fire. First half of year release. I'm starting to lose hope for that one. OR3 will be pink. OR3 will be a rock album. And Luck will be the name. I don't think Luck will be the name anymore. Maybe it was thrown out there at some point. Maybe it wasn't. I just think it's the nicest name theory. So it's going up there. Somewhat believable. OR3 will be a love album. Maybe aspects of it, not the whole thing. Not worth thinking about. Arch being the name and Love being the name. It's just... And then Insane Thinking is Brit being the name. Alright, well, those are my rankings on OR3 theories. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you're feeling. If you agree, disagree, are there any theories that I missed that you'd like me to rank or speak about at some point in time? Make sure you subscribe for more, and thanks for watching. Bye!